Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hello. Yellow. Yellow. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Hello. Domo KaLRZ says, hey, it's KaLRZ. Good morning. I think the stream quality is a little better than yesterday when I was testing it. Got no idea though. I've played around so much with the filters. Let's see, compressor and noise suppression. That's the two that I have right now. Hello, more lag. Yellow. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I think I'm happy with my own monitoring. I was monitoring from my Bluetooth headphones, but I'm happy with that. So nice, cool. I don't have to have my phone open because this is just gonna be a simple chat stream. Hopefully, actually, I've got my back. I've got my window door, sliding door open, and I mean I've got noise suppression on. I might need to add a noise gate. I don't know. If there's a lot of background noise entering, let me know. How have I been? More importantly, how have you been, Molek? How has everyone been? I'll update myself. I'll update everyone about what I've been up to, but yeah. How y'all been? I got a tweet that I'm live. Obviously, I'm not on my usual setup, as you can see. Ain't my usual setup. At an internship, oh. Like right now? Watch, oi, no, focus on work. Focus on the internship, oi. Are you getting paid? Are you getting paid? That's the most important part, more like, are you getting paid? I think that's the most important part. Multitask, you can multitask. Oof, can you multitask, you know, getting scolded by your boss? Alright, let me retweet. The one thing that I need to do. Get the red dots up. The red dots are important. Why is it not letting? Bring this one up. You know what I've just noticed? Why is the sound coming out of my... Yeah, uni's paying you? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good. Hang on. I just noticed, like, the sound is not coming out of my headphones. And it's... mic might be picking it up. Don't know. Bluetooth other devices. Headphones. Why is it... Chottomatte. Settings. Output. General audio. Headset. Desktop audio. Default. Well, how am I going to monitor it? What do I do? Wakannai. I am so confused right now. Why is the BGM doing that? Why is it coming out of my laptop, but my headphones are plugged in and I can hear sound? Why is it not? Huh? Nani kore? Oh, my laptop's already really hot. Advanced audio. Desktop audio. Headset. Apply. No, that didn't do anything. Default. Apply. Monitoring tip. No, I'm here. Apply. Done. Hey. Now the sound's coming in my headphones. Hey. Fixed it. Yeah, I hope the music's not too loud. Hope my volume, my voice balance is all balancing, you know. Love us. Burb. As usual, every stream there's a bit of a technical difficulty that I'm always adjusting. I still haven't retweeted. I'll do that now. Live. KaLRZ alive. I haven't used my own hashtag live tag for a while. vtuber. Ohio vtuber. And then let's doどこにいることを話す。気軽に見に来てね。日本語ちょっと上手になってきた。日本語 is 上達している。It's getting better. What I'm doing now and where I am. I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing now, where I am. Come join. And retweet. Done. Yo, Puppet, I am here now. Did I miss anything? You missed me wondering why the music was coming out of my laptop speakers when I had my headphones plugged in and laptop noises were, you know, coming out of my headphones, but the BGM from OBS specifically was exiting from the laptop speakers. I was very confused, but that was an OBS setting that is fixed, and we good. The other thing that I did not manage to fix is the current resolution of the video, because I shrunk it down. It is at 1280 by 720. I thought I fixed it last night. The expected video resolution is 1920 by 1080, but you know, I'm on a laptop and this thing, I don't know, did I mess something up? Is it because I rescaled it? I don't think I can change it now. I don't want to restart the Streamless output. It's not an output. I've changed the bitrate all the way to 2500. I could go lower. It's just that I really don't know what the capabilities of this laptop is. No, it is at 1920 1080, so I don't know what happened. Where did I go wrong? Why is it saying... Oh no, you know what? I think I accidentally ticked rescale output. I know why. I know why things are messed. I know why things are messy. Yabai. So yeah, what am I up to? What have I been up to? You know what? I need to add a text. where I'm what where am I where am I where oh god, the philosophical question of the ages, where am I? 俺は今どこにいる? 俺は誰? Ah, hilarious. No, it's not just where am I? Where am I? And what have I been up to? Alright, alignment center. Oh no, that's vertical alignment. Center. Alright, so this I gotta shrink. Shove. Shrink. Shove. Burp. Readjust. Where I want to make this a different color. Select color. What's a good color? What's an easy to see color? Green. That's disgusting. ちょっと待って. Select cotton. Pardon you. Pardon what? I burp however I want. Is that a nice color? Yeah. Where am I? Where am I? What have I been up to? So, I have... Am I using preface right? I have prefaced. Hang on. Sometimes I use words and I don't know what they mean. Like, I've heard it used before. And I feel like I know how to use it. But I don't know. You know, because of where I am located, all the default suggestions are kind of in Japanese. Yeah, kind of in Japanese. It makes things a little bit difficult. Preface. An introduction to a book, typically stating its subject, scope, or aims. I knew that. Provide a book with a preface. Provide something. You know what? In a spoken context, I don't see why not. You know, I don't see why not. So like I've prefaced this before in previous streams, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, probably more so on Twitch. Oh yeah, by the way, if I get too quiet, you let me know. I gotta be mindful of my neighbors now. I gotta be mindful of neighbors. I am in Japan. I am now currently in Japan. Did you know that? 知ってた? みんな。俺今日本にいる. I'm currently in the Nihon land, Japan land. And yeah, that's pretty. 日本語上手? 日本語上手? Yeah, まあ日本語上手とっても. I'm getting around. I'm definitely getting around and stuff. I have found myself in difficult positions where I wasn't sure how to translate words that I've heard or how to translate things I want to say, but it's not been too difficult. Like, I have enough ability. I'm confident enough to say that I can survive here. I've not been in such a holy crap, what am I doing situation. Fortunately. So, you know, it's pretty good stuff. What I'm up to, where I'm at. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm in Japan. That's it. And one thing I have not been able to fix is why are the icons so tiny? I've tried to like どこに置けるか、どこに置いてるのかわかんない。ここでいい、ここでいい。Elinian, that's awesome. Congrats on the move. Thank you. Welcome. Your first time in my stream, I think, because I don't think I've recognized your name. Maybe on Twitter. L? Is that you? L? Is that you? Don't go near the death note. Yeah. Thank you. I'm like, I've moved entire countries, but I've not exactly, settled down per se. Yeah, sorry, I've been following you on Twitter since you played with one of my friends. Ah, なるほど. どうも KaLRZ です。どうも I am KaLRZ. In case people call me KaLRZ, I'm not KaLRZ, I'm KaLRZ. Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, but there. What do I say now? I didn't put together a thing. I didn't put together a note. I was just gonna it's been a while. I was like, I want to do something. And so here I am with a laptop, a weak ass, probably, how old is this? It's 2022. I kind of got it updated in a sense, like I bought a new one, 2 years ago? 2020 to 2020. Was it in 2020? It was after, I think, or during 2020 when we were briefly let out from lockdown. So this is only 2 years old. This is only about 2 years old. But I cannot trust it with any more capabilities than it can actually do on OBS, because right now it's really hot. And if you know anything about Surface Pros, if you know anything about laptops, not all of them have a really good fan. This one's really freaking hot right now. It's not burning, but oh Jesus Christ, it's hot. But yeah. Oh, I need to take my meds. Yeah, funny thing happened. So from Australia, where I lived, to Tokyo's Narita airport. So Narita is like one of the biggest because it's an international airport as well. I had to take 2 flights, and total travel time was about 14 hours, like including transit between stops, 14 hours. And probably a total of 12 hours on a plane. God damn, I once again am reminded I hate flying. Coincidental, ironic, because I'm a crow bird. Yeah, that's different. Hey Fabiana, welcome. Planes are so scary. So scary for what? Well, I mean, I'm not exactly scared, but just kind of like the amount of time that I sat in there, felt bored, felt like tired of sitting, cramped, and just kind of like slightly dizzy the entire time. A week after I landed, I felt dizzy. I thought because I had to stay in a hotel for a bit, that because I was on the 9th floor, I thought that because I was on the 9th floor, that there was just like, the building was swaying, and so that's why I felt a bit dizzy. I'm like, okay, that's nothing much. And it was particularly obvious in tight spaces. But then a couple of days later, I was like walking on ground level to a restaurant and back, and I noticed, holy crap, I'm still feeling the dizzy. Yabai, is this what I think it is? And a couple of years ago, I also had the same experience where I did have an ear infection, feeling a bit vertigo. I think it's vertigo, what you call it. Holy crap! Why is my stream okay? Suddenly the killer bit rate the killer bit rates dropped. It dropped hard. It went red. Looks fine now. Oh, I gotta take my medication. Okay, and then so yeah, I was like, what the hell? Am I having another one of the vertigo spells because of an ear infection? So I went looking for a general clinic, and now in Japan, a general clinic, one of the words that you use to describe them is called Nika. So they're just, generalist, internalist, not specialist. They're just, general clinics, I guess. The place you can go if you just need some things general done. And I was like, okay, I need a place. So on the Thursday night, I went out looking, and the one that my company recommended was closed that afternoon, so I couldn't go. And so I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? In a slight panic. I say slight panic. I wasn't panicked, I was just not thinking slowly enough. Boy, I got meds in my mouth. Okay. I'm back. I'm done. Okay, so I went looking, and a lot of places they close by 6 p.m. 5 p.m. and then 6 p.m. is, the next latest time they're open, and 7 p.m. is like pretty much the latest they can be open. And I looked in my area, my immediate vicinity, couldn't find any. Went looking a little further, came across one high rated. I thought, okay, you know what, they're open right now, I can do an online booking, may as well, it has Nika in the name. Booked it, walked there. When I got there, explained my situation, because I had never been there before, and I also don't have health insurance just yet. So they have national health insurance. Healthcare? I don't know. It comes out of your pay. Feeling a bit dizzy right now too. It's not really going away. Yabai. Yeah, they handed me the stuff to fill in my details. I think I put in the wrong date date of birth because you know how Japan has like Showa, Heisei, Reiwa? I think I put in the date wrong. Yeah, the medicine's like not full on medicine, but more like vitamins and minerals to help boost the functioning of my body, because I think in terms of the vertigo, it's got to do with the labyrinth. I'll get to that in a moment. And so hope you're able to get better soon. Thank you. Yeah, oh god, I've been taking the medication since Saturday and it's actually not really improved. So I don't know. I might be stuck feeling like this for the rest of my life. Oh my god. Last time it didn't take that long. Hi Lottie, how's the stream? How was it? Hey y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sometimes you get sick and you're like, am I gonna be like this for the rest of my life? I really don't want to be feeling vertigo for the rest of my life, honestly. Like, I'm used to it now, but it does take up a subconscious amount of brain energy. So it's kind of like I can't really do sudden movements like I used to. Can't move around too quickly. Stream was fun. My dad was in a chat for a few minutes. I could hear him playing my stream in the other room. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye, Lottie. Oh my gosh. Supportive dad. Stan a supportive dad. Where was I? Yeah, I was on my way to the clinic, filled in some of my details, got my birth date wrong in the Japanese year because I wasn't looking properly. Handed the stuff back, and you know what was interesting? An interesting part of the 3 sheets they handed me to fill in, on one of them it was asking me to fill in like, you know, mental welfare questions, mental health questions, you know. Have you been feeling hopeless? Do you feel energetic when you wake up? So on and so forth. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I've never, like, I've done one of those question sheets before, but that was because my heart palpitations were because of like low iron palpitations. I just felt really anxious at some point, and it's because I was low on iron. And I filled one of those back in Australia. But anyway, I filled one of these questionnaires in. I was like, oh, this is fancy. All right. Didn't question it too much. Handed it back. Waited. Then someone called me in, and they asked me to draw a picture of a tree. Oh, okay, I'll draw a tree. Spent a couple of minutes doing something a little sketchy, but, you know, artistic. And then so a few questions she asked. Oh, what do you see around the tree? What's the weather like? What's growing around it? You know? I'm like, oh, I didn't really think that far. Okay, well, yeah. There's grass around it. There are other trees around it. Weather's nice. Yeah. Is what I said. And then waited back in the lobby. Called in again. Spoke to the doctor. I said, you know, because I had something similar 2 years ago when I came to Japan. And then I think she right up says, yeah, you're probably better off going to an ear specialist, or jibika. Jibika uses the kanji for ear and nose, GMB, jibika. And then so I was like, oh, hang on a second. Huh? And then she goes on and said, we can do a blood test to make sure you're not missing anything. And okay, is it possible that I'm at the wrong place? Yeah. I was at the wrong place. It was coming together at that point that I was more at a mental health general clinic. Oh wait, you're already in Japan? Since when? I won't specify a date, but yeah, I've been here a couple of weeks. I've been saying it a lot in the stream. Oh yeah, I'm going to Japan. Counting down, and yeah, I don't want to be too specific with my dates, but a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Not a whole month, a couple of weeks. And then so, yeah, turns out I was in the wrong clinic. They took my blood anyway. I wish I could have told them no, because I had a health exam the week before, and they had taken blood then. Gee. God, a lot of blood's been taken from me. Anyway, either, yeah, I might have to go back tomorrow to get the results, but honestly, because I don't have the health insurance here, I can't claim back. So I paid 100% amount for the consultation and the blood test. I can claim back 70% of it if I have my health insurance, but I can't get my health insurance until I submit a few more documents to my company, which I can only do tomorrow. Yeah. So that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. And so on the Saturday last week, I went looking for a jibika. And obviously because it's a Saturday, the one that I had been eyeing on my way to my apartment, my temporary apartment, by the way, I saw one on my way and it was really close, but they weren't open on the weekend, so I had to look a little further, and fortunately within a 10-15 minutes walk I was able to get there. And you know what, actually walking around Japan isn't that difficult because it's very flat land, generally very flat land, so it's really easy to walk around, unless you know you're going upstairs and stuff. But the kilobits rate, the bit rate kind of killed itself just then. What am I up to? Yeah, flatlands. It's fairly level, so walking around is not difficult. Like, I am surprised how nice it is actually to go walking around. Simply because, and plus, it's only rained once in the couple of weeks that I've been here. It's only rained once. It's been very nice, stable weather. I am not used to this. Not from where I came from. I am not used to this. Like, from morning till evening, I can be in my t-shirt and shorts. And it's not blazing hot, and it's not freezing cold. At some point, yeah, I'll put on some long sleeves and pants, but it's not insane weather. It's not moody, it's very stable. Anyway. I walk to the clinic. Fill in a couple of details, explain my situation, meet the doctor, and you know, he's nice. He helps me out. When I explain the situation, I also try to, like, you know, ask. I tell him, you know, I'm struggling to explain something, and he's like, oh, whatever the language do you speak? I was like, oh, English, and he does speak English. And you know, it's kind of surprising because Japan is an aging population, obviously, and English, in the way that it's currently taught, has only been recent. I mean, the recent changes to Japan teaching English, in the way it's been being taught, has only changed in recent years. So, you know, rote, it's always used to be rote learning and all that, but it's becoming more, you know, holistic, if you would say. Anyway. So, you know, he's a doctor. He looks like in his 60s. But he's communicating in English in a way that helps him with his profession. He checks my ears, my nose, up my nostrils, and for the time being, he doesn't see any inflammation. And then and he also asks me, like, you know, hearing loss, ringing. I have none of those. Chucks me into a room where they do a hearing test, and I come out. The test is fine. Like, I'm not suffering any ear loss, so I don't have an ear infection. But what I do have is an issue with my labyrinth. Now, if you Google this, the labyrinth is basically the gyroscope in your head. Is gyroscope the way to describe it? There is a stone in your labyrinth which helps with the balance, your sense of balance, right? And you know, if you already know this, your ears are linked to your sense of balance. It's also when you see in movies where someone slaps both either slaps your ears from both sides or hits you with a loud clap in one side of your ear, it goes, not only is it ringing, but you just feel discombobulated, right? Same thing. There is something in your ear that is linked to your sense of balance. Now, there is a rock or a stone. The doctor used the word ishi, which is like a stone, in your labyrinth, and very much linked to my 12-hour flight time. It's freaking so much time spent on a plane. I feel sick thinking about it. It's messed with my sense of balance. Like a week after I landed and I started feeling it. Weather sounds so much nicer, but then back here in Oz, yeah, honestly, I mean, I do kind of, I was looking forward to a bit of a summer in Australia, but all I've been hearing is that it's been constantly raining thanks to La Nina. So, you know, it's November now, and the weather is 20 degrees Celsius plus. Like, you know, give or take 3 or 4 degrees, but it's really nice, stable weather. Anyway, yeah, the labyrinth thing and your sense of balance. And obviously, nothing's happened as of yet. Like I've been doing the exercises. I call it exercises, but it's just a bit of a small thing where I got to tilt my head 45 degrees to the left and another 45 degrees to the right to roll around the stone in my ear, and another 45 degrees further to the right before slowly working my way back up. But it's not been working. It's not been helpful. It's one of those few days where it's not raining where you are. It's laundry time. That's it. I just washed some laundry. Like, living alone, there is a lot less laundry to handle. And not to mention, I've been home the past couple of days because, oh yeah, I haven't needed to go out. I'm also trying to not go out simply because if I go out, I'm going to buy something, and I'm not short on money, but I want to be economical as while I can. So yeah, I'm doing that. So this is going to be day 3 where I don't spend. I'm keeping a spreadsheet of my expenditure. I'm trying to get my average spending down, because like some days I've had to spend a lot because I got to take a bullet train, or had to get my blood tested, and then so a lot of money comes out of it. But I'm doing fine. If no one knows what I'm doing, I'm here as an ALT, assistant language teacher. That's the main, you know, I don't need a teaching qualification, I don't need a teaching license, because there will be a main teacher in the room. There will be a Japanese teacher of English or a homeroom teacher that I'll be teaching with, and they are the ones who are in charge of the students. I'm just there to help with the English. But you know what, the company that I'm with, they're very nice. They think a lot about the teaching and a lot about the students. And yeah, they are the company that hires you out to different schools. So other places, they might, you know, hire you, train you up, and then just leave you at an assigned school. Whereas, actually, I don't know what it's like in other companies, but with this one, you have multiple. Yeah, you go to multiple schools. Unfortunately, like, the pay is a bit questionable in the sense that you don't have a pay rise the longer you stay here, unfortunately, whereas others you might get an incremental pay rise. And you know what, I guess that's, in a way, not much you can do, because they pour a lot of effort into creating supplies and resources for teaching. I don't hear about it much in other strands, but then again, I haven't looked it further. Bird husband with an adult career. I'm so proud. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I had an adult career before. As a replacement teacher. Taking days off wherever I wanted. Yes, that's not much of an adult move. Taking days where off. You know, honestly, I could be paid way more. I could be paid double the amount, if not more, if I just worked 4 to 5 days a week as my casual relief teaching job. I was living at home, so no matter how much I insisted on paying, you know, some amount of rent, I didn't have to. Well, I didn't even know what the other job was. I think at some point I did say I was working with children. Yeah, my job consists of working with children. What other job would I have liked? Honestly, I would like a job that's just flexible. Obviously, if you worked in the customer industry, if that's what you'd call it, you'd obviously have to work with what the store or the restaurant or cafe or wherever you're working needs you. So you don't really get your days off where you want. So actually, the job that I had was not bad at all. Obviously, you could be chucked in a place that chucked into a school you've never been to before. But you know what? I mean, not retail. Oh, Lottie, you're our expertise here. I trust you in the field, and I trust that I'll never be there. I've never been in retail. The closest I got to retail was working, several weeks in a fast food, not restaurant, in a fast food court. Me being freshly turned 18 years old, never had a job before that. Fast food, I was kind of scared, bro. It's so horrible, especially if the store you work at is connected to a mall. Oof, sounds like, that would be a lot of foot traffic. That's a lot of foot traffic. Oh man, I've mumbled my way through 45 minutes of a stream. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Honestly, I don't know when. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a bit of searching right now because the dizziness is not going away. What's happening, YouTube? Why are you spinning? I mean, it's not happening in OBS, it's happening in the YouTube studio. What if I refresh it? How you feeling, YouTube studio? Okay, that's fixed. Alright. Labyrinth. Ear. Dizziness. Oh yeah, and then so the medicine that I was prescribed by the doctor was for, let me find it again. In Japanese, one of them is vitamin B12 and the other is Adeptus. Core. Adeptus core? I don't know. Basically, it's one, yeah, but vitamin B12 is one of them, and the other one is energy for the body or the organs or whatever. で使うするので噛まずにそのままお飲みください。I think that's another. Is that stomach or something? That's another kanji for stomach. I think it's not used for hara, but to this day I don't know. Okay. Labyrinth. This information is of the labyrinth. A maze of fluid cell. Labyrinthus is in an inner ear infection. I don't think I have an inner ear infection because I'm not suffering any ear loss, but I've just got dizziness, general dizziness, and it's not going away. Let's have a look into it, eh? Vertigo. Sensation of feeling off balance. If you have dizzy spells, you might feel like you're spinning or the world is spinning around you. Causes BPPV. These initials stand for benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. BPPV occurs in tiny calcium particles. KaLRZ are dislodged from their normal location and collect in the inner ear. The inner ear sends signals to the brain about the head and body movement relative to gravity. There you go. Helps you keep your balance. BPV can occur for no known reason and may be associated with age. I am only 20. How old am I again? 25. I had a moment there. God, the older I get, the less confident I feel knowing how old I am. This, like, the days go by and I'm thinking I'm still 23. I'm not 23. I'm already 25. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. When I have friends aging older than me, we're all aging. When I have friends turning a year older than me, earlier. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be that age too. I'm gonna be that age very soon too. Oh gee, oh Christ. Good Lord. Okay, so that's a BPV. Meniere's disease, the inner ear disorder, thought to be caused by a build-up fluid changing pressure in the ear. It's caused a bit of ringing. I don't have hearing. I do not have tinnitus. I do not have hearing loss. Vestibular neuritis or labyrinthitis. I do not have an infection. Less often, vertigo may be associated with head or neck injury, brain problems such as stroke or tumor, certain medications that cause ear damage, migraine headaches. Treatment for vertigo. Treatment for vertigo depending on the cause, but I'm struggling to read. Treatment for vertigo depends on what it's causing. In many cases, vertigo goes away without any treatment. This is because your brain is able to adapt, at least in part, to the inner ear changes, relying on mechanisms to maintain balance. But it's taken more than a week. It's been a week and a half, if not more. Vestibular rehabilitation is a type of physical therapy aimed at helping strengthen the vestibular system. The function of the vestibular system is to send signals to the brain about the head and body's movements relative to gravity. Vestibular rehab may be recommended if you have recurrent bouts of vertigo. Naruto. KaLRZ repositioning maneuvers. Oh, I think this is the thing that I'm doing. Guidelines from the American Academy of Neurology recommends a series of specific head and body movements for BPPV. The movements are done to move the calcium deposits out of the canal into an inner ear chamber so they can be reabsorbed by the body. They will likely have vertigo symptoms during the procedure as the KaLRZ move. A doctor or physical therapist can guide you through the move. I think I'm doing that thing. Genuinely think I'm doing that thing. I just really want it to go away. It's just making me a bit more tired every day in the evenings. Not that I'm going to sleep earlier than I should be. I really need to be sleeping earlier. Am I? No, I'm not. Like, past couple of nights have been alright. Sleeping at or before 12 o'clock. Otherwise, last night I slept at what, 1:30 almost. Bad considering that initially my time zone was already 2 hours ahead of Japan, so me sleeping at 1:30 here in Japan is like 3:30 where I lived. Christ. Yabai. Oh my god, you're better than me. I sleep at 4 a.m. Lodi, yabai. Huh? No, you sleep at 4. When do you wake up? I tend to sleep, latest 1:30, well, on average 1:30, and wake up around 8 or 9. So I do get about 7 hours. I try to get 7 hours. And if I don't, no, man. It's pretty rough. Then you have class at 9. Lottie. I won't say it. You know it. You know what you gotta do. But yeah, it's I do tend to notice a change, an influx in my mood if I'm not getting enough sleep. Like, overall, I know if I'm not getting enough sleep when holy crap. Sorry, no, I'm also looking at this video about octopus eggs. Ew, what the hell? Tell myself I'll read one more fanfic, then 3 hours pass. Bloody. Bloody. No. The fanfic can wait, but time won't. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, like, my mood tends to really change with how much sleep I get. And usually if I get, 7-8 hours consistently, I have considerably more energy. Whereas if I'm sleeping late, waking up late, I'm actually, even if I get like 7 hours, 8 hours, if I sleep and wake up late, I will feel a lot more tired in the afternoon than if I slept early, woke up early, and still had my 7-8 hours. Interestingly enough. But yeah, I think it's got to do with the amount of light that enters the room. The light that enters the room in the mornings. So like, you sleep better when it's dark, right? Obviously. But yeah, Jesus, I need to sleep more. And it's very bright. It is still very bright in the mornings. Like 7 a.m, the light's already out. Lights shining into the room. You can't sleep again. Unfortunate. Yeah. I just want to sleep more. Atomic bread in a jar can be kept up to 12 months. Not just for preppers. Bread in a jar for 12 months. Kinda, I don't know, man. Sounds rough. So I'm done. I'm done updating. I don't think I've got any more things to say. Weather's nice, scenery's nice, food's nice. I definitely have not been eating a lot of, you know, so-called Japanese food. I find a lot of opportunities to try, like, what have I tried so far? Nepalese food, Indian curry, is it Turkish? It's not Turkish. What was it? Greek food? I'm having a lot of other food besides Japanese. The Japanese food that I have had is tendon, so that's you get served tempura and udon. And what else? What else have I had? Yakitori. Yakitori is, as the name describes, yakitori. Yaki is grilled and tori is bird. I buy lots of snacks and sodas and eat them in my honor. Actually, in terms of snacks, I did buy 7-Eleven chips and I did buy 7-Eleven eclairs. Oh no, chocolate cream puffs, but they're like in a form in which they're bite-sized. And yeah, they're bite-sized, and obviously the cream isn't soft, so the wafer doesn't go soft. And what else have I had? I bought 4 different types of treats, bread or something, pastries from a bakery the other day. I mean, because it's like bakery food, you kind of have to eat it within, what, 2 days? So I ate it. I ate 2 on the day I bought it and 2 the next day. And what else? What other snacks have I had? I'm struggling to think. I don't think I have had many snacks. Oh, my phone's acting up. Restart. My phone's been acting up a lot, actually. It might be in a recent update. I don't think I've had many. Oh, no. Warabi mochi was nice. I had a, was it tiramisu flavored? Warabi mochi. Warabi mochi is really nice. And it was only an canned version that I bought from Family Mart. I can't find it in other Family Marts that I've been to, but oh, I do want to try it again. There's actually a cafe near me. I might go there tomorrow. 7-Eleven is heaven. Australian 7-Eleven is so disappointing. I know, right? I like 7-Eleven in Australia is, you got your stuff there, but it's not a place you want to hang around. Whereas you go to a 7-Eleven in Japan and oh God, wow. I went to a Family Mart and bought a lot of stuff to set me up on the first night I was here in my apartment. But more so than a Family Mart, if you go to a drugstore, a pharmacy or drugstore, I think a drugstore is better because it's a huge place. It's larger than any convenience store. It's larger than what, 2 or 3 of them put together. You will get cheaper meals there. Instant meals, microwavable meals. You will get cheaper rice onigiri, cheaper drinks, cheaper snacks. There's a lot there, not to mention you can get your usual pharmacy goods. What is it called? They give coupons. How do you read this? Anyway, the katakana that I can read is sugi. So sugi. Sugi yakyoku? Yakyoku? Anyway, sugi. Any drugstore you come across with sugi on it, red font, sugi. Or is it green? It's green font. Sorry, green font, sugi, or maybe it is also red. And then there's like leaves, 2 leaves pointing in opposite directions. That's the place to go. It's huge. You've got, you know, all your basic pharmacy goods, but you can also get drinks, snacks, a lot of food there. I think I got my water cheapest either at a sugi or at an Eon. Now, Eon, A-E-O-N, they're a lot bigger in other places, but they also have smaller Eons in areas. I say smaller, but it's still pretty wide. You still have a lot of places that you can check. Now, interestingly enough, despite being a place where you think, oh wow, fresh produce is easily obtainable, it's not very, to my surprise, not very abundant in the supermarkets you go to. I'm sure there are places that specialize in fresh produce, but I've obviously not found the place because I can't easily get all the stuff I want in the one place. Whereas if I went to Coles or Woolies back in Australia, you'd find them all in the one section. And obviously you can easily find fruit shops or fruit or veggie shops that are specifically all just that. But yeah, that's how it's been. I do want to walk around a bit more, but I don't know what next week is going to be like for me because I'm technically on standby, so I'm waiting for a position to open, and then I will have to move again from this apartment that I'm staying, and I've bought stuff. I'm trying to limit the amount of stuff I buy. Like, I've not bought new clothes or anything, but I've had to buy coat hangers, I've had to buy bedding, I've had to buy food, obviously. And it's kind of like, oh man, this is tough. I could move any moment, and I'm not sure if I'll have time to pack everything. Surely the company will give time notice. But yeah, I honestly hope moving again is going to be easy. I hope I can get my health insurance before then so I can claim back my money, because it's a lot of money. But I can live without it. It's just that 70%, getting 70% back for it would be very, very nice. I'm running out of things to talk about. I think I've blabbed about everything. I've blabbed. Now I don't know what to say. My brains are dead. I think I'm tired out. Okay, okie dokie. I'm done. I'm satisfied with my chat. It's 11:35 and I already need a nap. That's precisely because I slept at 1:30, woke at 8, just before 8:30, and I thought I could sleep in a bit more, but I couldn't. I gotta hang out some clothes. I'm gonna do a bit of a walk walk around the neighborhood, because I haven't left the house once in the past 2 days. You definitely need a nap. I might have a nap in the afternoon, because I'm going out again tomorrow. I gotta go into the office, which is about 40 minutes walk in public transport distance away. This time I'm not carrying 3 pieces of luggage. Oh god. Coming to the apartment with 3 pieces of luggage was hell. 3 pieces of luggage plus a heavy backpack, and oh, that was horrible. Like, it was okay getting the smallest and the medium-sized luggage up the stairs, but the largest one I had the most trouble with, and I did not want to fall. So I really had to take it slow. Oh, before I go. I'm not sure if you've heard of this. I'm not sure if you heard of this, what do you call it? Trope. The trope is that, you know, you have your, what's the word? The kind of customer who feels overprivileged. Self-important customer. Anyway, as I was struggling to get my luggage up the stairs one by one step at a time, a Karen, but what's the male equivalent? Anyway, self-important Karen, and obviously I understood a lot of it in Japanese. I can't, with my dark hair, I can't disguise that I'm not, and I can't disguise that I wasn't listening, which is funny. Anyway, it went along the lines of this, and as you know, Japan has an aging population, so you will see a lot of older people still working. Like, they will be moving stuff. They're obviously white, graying hair, white hairs, wrinkles, but they could be in jobs where they're delivering things, you know? Anyway, so I'm struggling to get my luggage up the stairs. I'm on the 2nd floor, and dude, old man delivers something to a person on the 1st floor. That man comes out, and I don't know how it starts, but he goes along the lines of something like, how does it go? It was a lot in the tone. It had to do with the tone and the delivery, not just the words, but the words were like, oh god, I can't remember. He used formal Japanese, but the tone and the sass was really up there, along the lines of like, can you call the next time you deliver? Something about the lines of like, he was complaining. Jesus Christ, I have horrible memory. Like, I know what was being said, in the sense that it was all in the tone. I recognize the tone, I remember the tone, I don't remember the contents. Oh god, I can't tell a story if I can't remember the words. But it was definitely just like a very polite, but a very disrespectful polite way of saying, what you've done has inconvenienced me, the customer, and you need to call next time if you would do that for me. Oh god, I don't know how to reenact it. It was like really such an asshole move, self-important, and for a man who looked like he was in his late 20s, he spoke really disrespectfully in a polite way to the old man who was delivering the goods, and the man was like, yes, you know, hi, sumimasen deshita, hi, you know. And in the end, all he needed was a sign. He just needed a signature so he could leave the stuff and be on his way. But oh god, it was kind of very interesting to watch because I'm like, this trope, this is the trope I've been hearing, I've been seeing about in manga and anime. Huh? And it was there. It existed. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind. Oh well. Alright, just checking my settings again. I might leave this up as public. I will leave this stream up as public for a bit, and maybe I'll enlist it later, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hang out the underwear and towels. I really need to hang out the underwear and towels, otherwise I'm not gonna have anything to dry myself with. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there is very frequently you will hear sirens. There has not been a day that's gone by where I've not heard a siren. You hear a siren in an anime, they are not lying. You will hear a siren every day of your life here in Japan. I mean, it also depends on your location, but yeah, you heard it. It exists. You will hear it once, at least once every day. Some days, 3 times. But that's my first. Or maybe the second, I've lost count. Oh well. Nice chatting. I don't know when I'll do it again, but when I get the chance, I'll do it. じゃあ、お疲れ様。来てくれてありがとうございます。見てくれてありがとうございます。まだ、how does it go? まだお済みじゃない方は、Twitch と Twitter のフォロー、YouTube の登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。If you haven't already, please follow me on Twitch and Twitter, like and subscribe to me on YouTube. And I might do more updates later. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming, Puppet, Lottie, and anyone who still remains. Alright. Yeah, see you y'all. And I hope to get my PC rebuilt so I can play Apex. I really miss playing Apex and Valorant with the guys, with the boys, and Iridia. Bye bye. Let's go to bye bye. Enjoy both your days. はい、終わります。じゃあね。バイ。